なんだよ。どうしたんだ。
Hello, hello, welcome everyone. How's everyone doing? I'm alive, barely, but I'm alive. My stomach has not been happy with me at all today. My body has not been happy with me at all today. It's part of the reason why I was late. Felt like I was gonna throw up for a bit. I didn't though, so now we're here. And for that exact reason I have breakcore playing instead of lo-fi, because whenever I feel like shit, I then get into the mood of, I just need to wreck shop. So yeah. Can't help, DoorDash gave me the wrong order, I'm cooked. Ah, that fucking sucks. That sucks. I had to eat, excuse me, plain pasta, because of my stomach tonight, and it was, I went downstairs to go make my plain pasta at like 6:20. Right. I see there's Little Caesars, right? For pizza. I love Little Caesars. It was like a comfort food of mine as a child. But I can't have any because I feel sick. I'm like betrayed by the universe. And then I go get pasta to find the only not gluten-free, because my mother is for the most part gluten-free. Pasta in the house is whole grain penne pasta. So, okay. I'm trying to cook that. Apparently whole grain pasta takes way longer to cook than normal. Didn't know that. So yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. She lies, but yeah. Is it really a lie though? You know? I hope y'all enjoy the breakcore. I like breakcore every so often. I normally listen to songs I can like headbang to, right? So yeah. Ah! Anyway, back onto this because I need to do shading everywhere else other than the Mimikyu. Music is great, lots of energy. Yeah, again, I normally like listening to stuff I can, like, headbang to, which, lo-fi is decisively not that, for, I think, semi-obvious reasons. Oh my god, it's so funny. I can hear my brother just got home from work because the dog is screaming. And the screaming through my headphones just sound like it's part of the music. Gotta love it when that happens. Anyway, so I did get some feedback on this, on how to better fix it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some tweaks on it, and then we're gonna finish it up, and then I'm gonna go move on to some other projects, because guess who has accidentally semi-neglected some art and shit recently, and life's just been, it's been, you know what, that's, yeah, it's been. We're gonna just shift it over a bit, you know? I'm sorry to hear that you were not feeling well yesterday. It's fine. It was, I mean, yesterday was my father's birthday, and I was not informed that apparently we were going to have a big family dinner out, which I would have greatly appreciated that info, but you know, I guess I don't get involved in family planning or some shit. I don't know. So I had to cancel stream for that reason, and it was just a very busy day with a lot going on, logistics-wise throughout the day, so I really wasn't able to get any pre-stream work done either. But I was like, that's fine, I'm still gonna stream. So, like, it'll be fine. I don't need to feel guilty for not doing pre-stream work that much today. And then, no. So it was just kind of a mess, but it like, it's fine. I deal with it. Semi-used to dealing with messes, TBH. It's kind of my default. Which some would call a problem. I call it adaptability. I call it adaptability. I mean, it is, isn't it? Like, what else would you fucking call it? Now we're gonna go ahead and try and clean this color up again. That's just pure white. Might I offer you a Maxwell in these trying times? Fucking love Maxwell, man. I fucking love all the cat memes. Cat memes are the one constant of the internet, and that makes me incredibly happy in ways I cannot fully express with words. Right. Which, is that a little dramatic? Yes, but I think that's fine. Okay. It's certainly a lot less Uncanny Valley now, with the hair slightly, like, moved. It looks a little more natural. It looks a little less creepy, you know. I'm not used to breakcore having lyrics. The fuck is this? I mean, I'm fucking with it, but... I still love this Mimikyu so much. He's just a little guy. He's just a little baby. I'm keeping the rendering on this, like, stupid simple, right? Like... Oh, that's right. I upped my stabilization by, like, a shit ton. I was working on a really big file, and I had to do that, or else it would have been a problem. And then I almost forgot the rendering of the eyes. Damn it. Almost forgot that. That's kind of important to my style. I always do a very specific kind of rendering for the iris. I don't think anyone, like, notices, but this is just how I do it. I always do it this way. Even when I'm doing it in other styles, I make sure to always do the eyes, like, the specific way. I don't even know why I started doing them like this. I just like it. And then doing it this way, too, I can, like, add or remove colors to make it more complex or simple if I want. Which I'm always really looking for with my style, is I can really complex it or really not. Like, you know? But have it still be, like, recognizably me. Honestly, I've not done super simple cell shading in, like, years. I'm not a giant fan of it. From my art specifically. I fucking love it on others, but I don't know. I just always feel like I could be, like, doing more. Granted, I just also have a too much gene in me, and it runs my life, you know? Ah, why is suddenly my hand itchy? That's bullshit. Whatever. like get rid of the fucking... I just want it to be like kind of a subtle line. Jesus. It's not working how I want it to work. Ah, this is why I don't do it. I'm not good at it, really. That's the reason why. Why is my hand itchy all of a sudden? Do I have to like shake it out or something? Is my body being weird about shit again? It's just been weird all day. The ADHD's been really bad. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, and that's something I don't think people realize about ADHD is like it physically affects me. Like, the reason I can tell my ADHD is bad isn't so much the internal stuff is different. It's the way my body is reacting externally is different. And that's, like, the most frustrating part. Like, I feel like I kind of lose control of my limbs almost, in a way. It's really annoying, actually. I don't think people, like... I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about it like that, but that's really what it feels like, at least for me. Ugh, why is it being so weird? But yeah, like, I just... I feel things differently. Stuff that like doesn't bother me normally starts really bothering me. Or things that bother me normally I won't even notice now. Or just like, I don't know, they'll sometimes feel like there's something under my skin. Which that one's the worst. And I start becoming way more sensory seeking, which means I'll do things like pick at my skin a lot more without even realizing it. And then I'll just look down and all of a sudden my arm is bright fucking red. Certainly a 0 out of 10 experience. I do not recommend. I will say one benefit is that this style of rendering takes a lot less time, which I can appreciate, you know? Even if it's not my usual jam, I can vibe with it, you know?
This is a journey into sound.
Oh god dang it, I didn't even realize the tangent line was made. Fuck! Thankfully it's an easy one to fix at least. Okay, kind of like a classical thing. I can dig it. I can dig it. Sometimes I get worried I get too locked in during art streams. Like, maybe I should be trying to be more entertaining, but also is, like, the art just not the entertainment at this point? I don't know. I don't know, I feel like asking, like, is the art not the entertainment at this point gets a little too into, philosophy territory, and I don't think anyone wants me ranting about philosophy, because I'm just gonna start saying some shit. That, like, I don't think most people would be down with, and I don't mean that in, like, a I have bad takes way, I mean that in the, I kinda have a philosophy that, like, who gives a fuck that most people do not appreciate. Most people do not fuck with. Like, I remember one time, my at-the-time boyfriend was, like, saying something along the lines of, like, but if we live in a simulation, bro, none of it matters. And my genuine response was to go, I mean, like, you'd still owe bills tomorrow, so, like, who really gives a fuck? Like, it wouldn't really be that life-shattering. Like, you still feel stimulus and shit, do you not? Then yeah, what does it fucking matter that it's a simulation, bro? Yeah, no, he looked at me like I was fucking crazy. And I just shrugged, and I'm like, what do you want from me, eh? I tell you the truth, and then you look at me like this. Like, what do you want, eh? Basically what I'm saying is I think, therefore I am very literally. I think I'm gonna blend just a bit on the metal, just because, like, I don't know, it looks fucking weird if I don't. And then, also, I'm not gonna lie, I am just a fiend for metal rendering. It's like one of my favorite things in the whole wide fucking world. And I will look for any excuse to do it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to go pure white for the shoes, just because they are like an off-white, so yeah. Okay, that's fine. And then highlights on Mimikyu. I love this Mimikyu so much. He's such a baby. Gets little eye shines too. I think it's done. I think I'm done with this one finally. It looks a lot better, and this is a very simple cell shading. Like, different than what I normally do, but it's like, I don't dislike it, you know? I wanted it to be like really simple, so. And then... my signature. Always sign and watermark your work, kids. Always, always. Looks great. Thank you, thank you. I am glad this one's finally done. This was part of the big Pokemon Wrap project that my friend Tim is putting on. We had to submit a trainer Sona along with the Pokemon that we agreed to do. So along with the Lunatone I had to draw me. And so yeah, that's what this is. What in God's green name are people yelling about? Okay, and that took about an hour to finish up. So that's not too bad, I don't think. Now we're gonna be working on... I'll let you pick, chat. I have a couple different things I need to be working on. So, fuck, where is it? Hello? Welcome to Cat Loses Track of Everything She Fucking Does. So, this is actually a commission for Cassowary. I need to work on that. Or... where the fuck is it? I still have not done the other cloud poofs for this Jinx art. So, you know, I'll put on a little poll because we're about to hit ad in, like, less than 10 minutes anyway. So, like, I might as well just do the little poll now and not start on the next thing until, like, after ad, so that they're in, like, convenient little chunks. Please tell me this is making sense to someone other than my own damn brain. Not me dropping things! That's never good. What next? Jinx art. Okay, there we go. Well, we got a poll up and going. Ugh. I'm gonna get some drinks in. Both of my lemon lime soda, because that's good for upset stomachs, and water, because that is good for just existence and life. Kind of need it. It's kind of the blood force. The blood force? The fuck does that mean, Cat? It's kind of the driving force of life. God, I can't believe I've been working on this for over a month now. I mean, it's so detailed though. Like, I'm not mad at how long it's taken me. Like, the rendering alone took for fucking ever on just her. But like, it's so good and detailed, and I just, I love it. Like, you can just zoom in and see all these details. I love it when I do that. And this too, like the ribbing on it is so good, and so much rendering. I love rendering. I love it so much. It's honestly my favorite part of art. is just render it. Cause like, everything is set in place now. Like, I know where all the bits and pieces are going, and now I just get to add pretty little pops that just tie it all together so much. Oh, excuse me. I'm like addicted to it. I will render metal at like an absurd pace. An absurd amount. Like I remember when I was playing through Fire Emblem Conquest, I was doing a redesign for Charlotte just because I was annoyed at how bad her design is. And part of it was a lot of metal. And I spent like days just rendering that metal, man. And then my PC crashed and burned. So I lost it forever. Which upsets me to this day, because it was such a good look. And it was great. It was great. Stretch. Honestly, I should probably stretch out my hands, while I'm waiting for, like... I should probably do that, huh? Yeah, I should. I should, shouldn't I? You need to stretch your hands, kids. It's good for you. Just be careful if you're hypermobile like me, and then, like, you don't fucking pull something out of a socket. Because that happens. I accidentally pull my thumb sometimes, unnaturally from its socket, because of my hypermobility when I stretch my hand. Don't do that. I've never dislocated it fully, but it's like, do you ever remember kids in school that could, like, pop their knee out? Like, they could, they could pop their kneecap out and, like, mush it around a bit. I can basically do that with most of my joints. So I can't really dislocate them, but, yeah. Let's see, who's winning? Looks like it's Jinx. Okay. Oh, more voices. Lovely. Okay, Jinx won. Okay. Okay, an ad's coming up in like a couple minutes. Okay. Well, let's work on the cloud plumes. I got it mostly figured out last time, so now I just kind of need to repeat. I am just gonna take these colors for the pink cloud. I wanted there to be a pink cloud. I might actually bump the saturation up on both of them though. Bitch! I'm a saturation bitch. My shit is it. I want it. And also, to be fair, the plumes are very, very saturated. They're bright colors, man. Those seem good. And then, yeah, all of the references. This piece has been a lot, you know? Like, it's been a lot. vaguely that for the shape of the pink one. And color it in. I'll add there we go. There's the basic shape. Drink a drink, good drink. Oh, itch. Why is everyone spamming me tonight? Why is everyone spamming my messages tonight? Everyone is just like, I am here to get your attention right now of all fucking times when I'm busy. Y'all, it really ain't that serious. Like, please. Just let me do my stream. But it is serious. It is actually some of my IRL friends, making sure everything is good for an event we're going to on Sunday. It's gonna be fun, but like, you just, you know, coordination and shit. Right. Okay. Need to move things around so I can see better. Erase all of that so that I can use this layer again for like a sketchy sketch, but for the pink instead. I'm also going to do that just so that I also have a thing that I did for reference, right? Maybe have like a line of it coming off from there? No. Actually, yes. Actually, yes. You know what? Yes. And then do that. Let's see how much of this I remember from last stream. I was fucking around with this. If I remember enough to like kind of go at it without much of a plan. I think I do. I think I remember enough, but like also I'm stupid, so we're really gonna see. We're putting my brain to the test tonight. Let's be real. We do that every night though. It's Stream of consciousness talk right there, truly. Okay. That's looking about right. No. No, not quite that either. Ah! Instead, I'm gonna go out so far and just do that. I think that's good, I think. Okay. Okay. What if, okay. Way more rounded. Right. Do a little bit of that. A little bit of that. Okay. Yeah. Watch out or else you might set off the smoke alarm. I mean, the more like colorful smoke bombs, which I don't know if those would set off a smoke alarm. They would definitely set off like a carbon monoxide detector though. God. Smoke alarm though just reminds me of this one time me and my brother accidentally set off ours. Cause so I used to live in a house that was big enough that legally we needed a sprinkler system installed, right? The total square footage of the whole building was big enough that a sprinkler system needed to be installed. And neither me nor my brother knew how that worked. We were both still teenagers at this time. And my father is both my mother and my father are across the country, right? This is crucial to the story. They're across the country currently. We are left to our own devices. We're like old enough to handle ourselves though, so it's fine. And my brother is cooking bacon for his dinner. I am chilling on the couch playing Animal Crossing. And we didn't know how the sprinkler system worked. We were under the impression that if the smoke alarm went off, there's a chance the sprinkler system will just fucking activate, and then we flood the entire house. So, you can imagine what happens next. Right, the smoke alarm goes off. And the smoke alarm, too, our smoke alarm, was one of those newer, fancier ones that literally said the word fire in the most neutral, plain voice possible. And so just imagine this fire, fire. And so, immediately, me and my brother are panicking. We are freaking out, because there is no fire. It is just the smoke from my brother cooking bacon. And we didn't know. It's beeping, it's screaming. We're trying to, like, open up windows and whatever to, like, air it out real quick. And then just fire. And we just both scream at the time, no fire! There is no fire! No fire! Like, so, my brother goes running outside with the pan of bacon in his hands, right? He turned off the stove, ran outside with the pan of bacon in his hands, out to the backyard, right? I follow suit. Oh no, arguing with the alarm system, I see. Yes. And so, I also go running outside with my Switch, because I'm convinced the sprinkler system's gonna go off any second now. I'm fucked. You know, all of my shit's gonna be, waterlogged now. The least I can do is try and save my Switch. And it just keeps beeping. And I'm trying to desperately call my father, right, to figure out how the fuck we turn this off. Because I'm like, there's still hope, maybe. And he's not answering. And I'm just, like, resigned to losing all my shit. And at this point, my brother puts 2 and 2 together. And he's like, okay, the sprinklers haven't gone off yet. It's still going, despite the fact that the source of the smoke is out of the house. I'm just gonna go walk up to one. And because he's a fucking giant, he's like 6'2". Right, he's like, I'm gonna just go walk up to one, push the button on it, and see if that shuts it up. That's exactly what happened. It shut it the fuck up. And at that moment is when my father finally picks up, and he's like, what the fuck is wrong? And I'm like, yeah, so, good news. Triggering the smoke alarm won't trigger the sprinkler system. And he goes, how the fuck do you know that? So yeah, I have beef with smoke alarms. Little did you know that sprinklers require heat to break the glass tube in them for them to activate. Yeah, but to be fair, none of us knew that. The only one that knew that was my mother, and she did not think to tell us because she thought we knew. Fun facts. Yeah, I now know that. At the time I didn't. My father also did not know that. So, like, that's why he was like, how the fuck do you know that? And I had to explain the whole story to him, and he's like, well, I guess that's good to know now. And then my brother, being the ADHD gremlin that he was, went and did research on it, and then told me and my father, and my mother was like, you guys didn't know that? We're like, no! You could have told us that! Jesus! And then we also have a couple smoke alarms that were broken, busted. And by that I mean, supposedly the system was so smart. They could tell when it was like night and day. They were on like a timer system. So that if they were out of batteries, they would only beep during the day and not at night. So they wouldn't disturb your sleep. Yeah, so the timer was set up incorrectly, so ours only beeps at night if it's out of batteries. And, fun fact too, the tone of the beep is the tone that will set off if the beep is not handled within like 30 minutes. Which we're all very heavy sleepers, so so we've slept through that a couple times. But if it's not handled in like 30 minutes or something, it will set off the other alarms, and then it will set off more of the alarms, because like if one of the alarms hears another one, it starts going itself. Yeah, so there was multiple times where like I was like in the shower, and then all of a sudden I just hear fire, and I had to jump out, grab like whatever the fuck I could, go running out in my towel, and then my mother has to be like, false alarm, and I'm like, the fuck? Also, fun fact, if you are in a building that is on fire and has sprinklers, please avoid the water that sprays out initially. It will be blackish brown in color and might make you sick. Well, that is very good to know, thank you! I should probably know more about fire safety, given I'm 22. Like, literally, I'm 22 years old. I know stop, drop, and roll. I know crawl on the ground. I know if you're gonna enter another room to try and get the fuck out, put the back of your hand against the door to see if it's, like, super hot or not, to know if there's directly fire out there. That's it. That's literally all I know. It is water that has been sitting in the pipes for years, collecting rust and whatever else was growing in the pipes. It takes a minute or two for clean water to flush the system and begin spraying. Oh, okay. So basically, if your house does get flooded via a sprinkler system, it's not only gonna be just flooded, it's gonna be a toxic flood. Got it. That's great. That's awesome. That's fabulous. The goal is to put out the fire, plus most of the water will evaporate on contact with the flames. True, fair point. Again, we were just so worried about the house flooding. Like, that was literally a concern for years. We were like, if we fled the fucking house, if there isn't a fire and it ends up going off for some reason, because again, we didn't... 3 of us didn't know how it worked, right? And if it goes off for some reason, like, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare. Like, flood damage will, like, ruin fucking everything. So we were like, so the sprinkler system will prevent one emergency, but it's now an ever-constant threat to start another emergency. Okay. There we go. That looks good. I think that looks good. Yeah, the building was so big too, we were legally required to always have a fire extinguisher on hand in the house. I mean, did we? That's... I cannot say. That is confidential, I have no comment. For more fire safety facts, simply, I am very available to clarify on whatever system I work with. And know where to look for those I don't. Just remember that Gilbert Gottfried lived in... Just remember that Gilbert Gottfried lives in your smoke detectors? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does Gilbert Gottfried gotta do with any of this? What does he gotta do with smoke? Did he invent smoke detectors? What the fuck was... I know that name. I've heard that name before. I can't remember what the fuck he did. Did he invent smoke detectors? Look up Smokey the Smoke Detector? The fuck? Okay. Okay. To YouTube we go. Or Google, I guess. Oh, somewhere. More react time, baby. Cause now I need to know what the fuck. Oh. Okay. Okay. Smokey the Smoke Detector with Gilbert Gottfried. Oh my god! Fuck off! Fuck off! Okay. Okay. React time, I guess. What is this? What the fuck is that?
See more smoke. Smoke detector. The more smoke I see, the more noise I make. And I see more smoke coming from that toaster.
This is so 80s. This is so 80s.
That's my job. I hate smoke. It's disgusting.
What? I guess there would have been a time children don't know what a smoke detector is. And you'd need a PSA. What the fuck?
There's smoke. There may be fire.
Good tip, Seymour.
How many smoke detectors do you have in your home? Count them. Is there one outside your bedroom? There should be. Tell your parents. Be cool about fire safety.
Okay, well, that was horrifying. I have a new sleep paralysis demon now. Especially since I've been woken up from my sleep by my demon smoke detector. It's just, fire! Fire! And I'm like, ugh! The apocalypse is happening, everything's burning, quickly, grab the dolls! I did, that's always... Every single time we ever had a false alarm, that is what I grabbed. I grabbed my dolls. My like, nice collector's dolls. Because I can't grab my drawing tablet, I can't grab my PC, so I decided dolls? Right, I could at least grab my dolls? Which I don't think is stupid, I think that's reasonable. Right, like... Yeah, really the only thing about fire safety, if I remember for the most part, is the stuff that was drilled into my head when I was like 5 at school. When, like, you know, they used to bring, like, firefighters once a year and then have us do, like, weird little simulation things. Does anyone else remember that? Like, they had, like, this little mini trailer, like, fake house that they would fill with, like, water vapor to, like, practice crawling through smoke. Does literally anyone else remember that? Or was my school weird as fuck? I mean, my school is weird as fuck about other things, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was also weird about that. Yes, okay. Very fun times, right? Like, that was, like, the fun day at school, and then the teachers would always get mad at us for being, like, excited about it, because they're like, this is important safety info. And we're like, yeah, and we get to, like, not do anything important today and just play pretend in this weird little fake house thing. The fuck you want from us? I hope they still do that. I hope Gen Alpha gets, fun. I hope Gen Alpha gets fun, school days like that, where, like, it's like, the firefighters are coming, kids! Woo! The firefighters, let's go! Like, you know? They also showed us in high school what an actual car crash looks like by bringing out the actual totaled cars and having us act out the injuries and describing how each of us died. Very cool. Ah, yes, good old school, like, 2000s school seminar drama. Not traumatizing. Okay, no, that reminds me. So, both of my parents spent a chunk of their childhood in Germany, right? And for this reason, me and my brother can understand a very small, very slim amount of German. But we can, like, understand the general gist of, like, what someone is saying when we hear it. That's about it. But I remember, when we were doing our driver's ed, they showed us this video that was, basically, in Germany, like, back in the, like, 80s, I think it was, they had a program where death row inmates had the option to, instead of being executed, they could volunteer to, be alive crash test dummies for car safety, basically. It wasn't described like that. It was, you know, oh, they could volunteer to do the safety video, is what the instructor said, right? So, like, the cars are being flipped around and stuff, but it's not like they're being regularly put through crashes, except me and my brother, it's all in German, and me and my brother are listening to this, and everyone else is, like, bored out of their minds, and we're, like, horrified. Because, like, we can tell the tone of this is meant to be horrifying. Like, quite literally, the narrator woman is like, we were catching bits and pieces, but she's, like, saying shit like, oh yeah, blah 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 died, like, numbers died, right? So it's like, oh, and, like, saying that, like, oh yeah, they're regularly, like, they're live crash test dummies for car safety. And, like, we are both so spooked and just, oh. And the instructor turns on the lights and looks at us and is like, are you two okay? And we're like, yeah! Hey, kids, you want to see a dead body, right? Right? And, like, the video doesn't show a dead body, but, like, it's just talking about it. And me and my brother are like, what the fuck? What the fuck? It was crazy. And then also, they showed us another video in that same driver's ed class, of a paramedic. Like, it was like a videotaping of a seminar, high school seminar that a paramedic did in the 80s, describing all of these horrific car crash injuries and everything. And all the ways that, like, the body is so grotesque. And listen, everyone else horrified, shaking in their boots. They're, like, so grossed out by this. Me and my brother barely flinching, because our mother worked as a paramedic, and so we've heard worse. We've heard worse. Like, Which, that's just so funny. Like, everyone is just like, ha 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 ha, whatever, you know, to the German one. And me and my brother are like shaking in our boots. And then that one comes on, and everyone else is like, oh. And me and my brother are like, whatever. Mom told us one time about a decapitated body. It's fine. Like. But, like, I don't know. I think what horrified me and my brother the most is that we knew we were the only people who, like, understood what was happening. And then the fact that the teacher, like, lied to us, right? Like, she could have just said, yeah, this was a program with prisoners. Like, that they used them as live crash dummies. It's no longer in use, right? But, like, she didn't. And I think that's what freaked us out the most. Just like, why the fuck would you lie about that? Like, to make it seem less horrifying. The fuck is wrong with you? And then that German video too, I very distinctly remember one car was flipped over and, like, everyone gasped because we all thought we just witnessed a man die. And it, like, lights on fire. Which, like, I know car fires are no joke. Those bitches don't go out. Especially electric car fires. Them bitches don't stop running. But then this inmate comes crawling out from the car that is flipped over and on fire, and then just stands there by the car looking dead in the camera with such a look of just, I hate everything. Like, and, like, the narration was quite literally, at that point, the woman went, and luckily for this man, he survives this time. And we're like, what the fuck? You gotta love old American, school systems. Gotta love them. Totally did not scar anyone, ever. Electric car fires produce their own oxygen. Common procedure is to let them burn themselves out. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I can't. I can't imagine, like. And then, like, I know with, like, normal car fires, not electric ones, but, like, normal gasoline car fires, like, them bitches will just explode sometimes. Will just, you know? Suddenly, there's shrapnel everywhere. Survived this time, don't worry, we'll get him next time, right? Like, that was, like, the tone of it. It was, like, it felt, like, so propaganda-y to me and my brother, right? Of, like, luckily for this man, he survived this time. But that just means another day testing, right? Like, was, like, the tone of this thing. If I could find this video, like, to show you guys, it was, like, so bizarre. Maybe I'll find it one day. If I do, I'm showing it on stream. We gotta milk the content, baby. Real SCP type activity, right? Like, I feel like the SCP Foundation would only, like, that's some shit the SCP Foundation would do. Be like, okay, we need to test this thing. Get death row inmates in on it. Like, D-class personnel, right? What's y'all's favorite SCP? Mine is the Patchwork Bear. Very predictably. Okay, 2 smoke clouds done. They look like the same kind of smoke, but like they're moving in slightly different ways. Thank God. Okay. Or, ooh, another, like, fucked up, thing I remember from childhood is, does anyone remember McGruff the Crime Dog? And how school convinced you, like, everyone wanted to kill you? Like, anyone remember that shit? I remember. I was like part of the last batch of kids that got like the McGruff talk. Yeah, that's good. Maybe a bit lighter. Aw. More saturated, I think is what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, good. Yes, indeed. Right? Like, hey kids. Literally every single adult wants to, like, kill you. Huh? Better yet, I had a drug awareness PA say that still makes me look back and go, what the fuck? Oh, really? What did your school tell you? My school told me that marijuana makes you violent. that marijuana makes you, violent and unpredictable. Have you ever heard of the program called Meth Not Even Once? No. Is that where the is that where the like egg? No, that was crack, not meth. The egg commercial was crack, not meth. No, I did not get that program. I got basically watered down Dare. Except my schools weren't really too focused on like drugs after a certain point. Like elementary school, I got a lot of drug talk every single time I went to event outside a child's event outside of school. There was inevitably some anti-drug something happening there. But, like, my school was really focused on, like, abstinence. Like, I remember I had to, like, sign, like, a promise to myself to remain abstinent, right? Like, when I was, like, 10. It was gross looking back on it, actually. They had some of the most traumatic videos I've ever seen for a middle school drug awareness program. I might have... You can still find their stuff on YouTube. Are we gonna do another aside for more Cat Reacts content? I think we are. Because I love fucking weird shit. I love weird shit. Who doesn't love weird shit? I still remember their shower commercial. That sounds gross. I don't even know the details, and that just sounds gross. That's not even once shower. That is quite literally the first suggested thing that pops up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it just popped up. Say, okay.
My parents think I'm sleeping at your house. Yeah, I'm just jumping in the shower. Okay, bye.
Wait, where are you then? You're not at home and you're not at your friend's place. What the fuck? Are we about to see some shit that's not TOS friendly? What the fuck? Huh?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
What the What? What even is that? What even is why did she turn into Gollum? Like an almost what the fuck? What? Like what? That's what I got instead of dare. This doesn't even make sense. Like, I would have, you know what this would have done to me as a kid? This would have just made me ask questions about math. Like, I was already that really dumb, nosy kid that, like, they hated because my mother, again, was a paramedic. And so she gave me and my brother, like, medically accurate information and talks about, like, all these drugs and, you know, sexual activity and whatever when we were appropriate age. And so, like, we would get to school, and so they would say shit, and I would know it'd be factually incorrect. And so I would ask them, hey, what source says that? And then they would get so mad at me. This would have just made me ask questions. I would have been like, so, like, does meth just make you bleed out of your pores or some shit? Like, it's a symptom of meth. It is the symptoms of meth. I mean, like, yeah, I guess, but, like, I just would have been more confused. I would have deadass been like, does it just, like, make you bleed out of your pores? Like, it makes you feel like you have bugs, under your skin, so people often try to cut them out. Ugh! Yeah, that's nasty. Although, it was funny, throughout high school, most of my classmates were convinced I was high off of something. I never figured out what they thought I was high off of. But they would commonly accuse me of being on something when I was at school. And every single time I'd be like, what the fuck do you think I'm on, Bethany? Like, actually, like, give me, like, what do you think I'm on right now? And she'd be like, I'm not sure, but, like, no human acts like that. Really what it was they didn't know how to handle a high ADHD individual, and they figured all of the ADHD symptoms were actually drug symptoms of some kind. You know, like my fidgeting, and my fast talking, and my, easily distractedness, and then also my, like, constant, like, scratching and picking at my skin. All ADHD symptoms! They all thought I was high off of something because of that. So, you know, that was fun. That was a totally fun part of my high school experience. Although, ironically enough, certain kinds of meth would have made me stop that behavior. Because ADHD meds are just methamphetamines. Well, most of them are. Not all of them. Preaching to the choir on that one. Right? Again, like... And they're just... I don't know. What is it? Is this just like the Minecraft soundtrack? What the fuck? Oh, it's like a remix of it. Okay. Interesting. I'll take it. And then I remember we had to do like a project where each like we were grouped up, and then we each had a drug we had to like a drug that we had to fucking, do research on and present. And I forget what the fuck it was, but someone had something that made everyone go, oh my god, is this what cats high off of? And, like, somebody literally said that out loud, and then the person presenting had to go, definitely not, because it like, kills you very quickly. And the teacher, like, did not, like, do anything about it? I still don't know what the fuck was happening there. Then they wonder why you, pop on. And then they wonder why you pop on drug test for Adderall. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't do good on meds. I become like a zombie on them. So like, it stops my symptoms, but like in a bad way. So I don't have to deal with that. But like, I can only imagine. Just like you're going in for a drug test, and then you have to like, email your prospective employer being like, I have ADHD. I am medicated. I will pop as being on, Adderall. It is a perfectly legal prescription. That's one thing. I fucking hate that that our country's hatred for any recreational drug use is apparently so deep that it becomes like harder for people who need that medication to like function, to get a hold of it. Like, dude, chill out. Adderall, quite frankly, is like the least problematic form of meth. Chill, please. It kills my appetite, so I was also terribly skinny. Did not help with the addiction look. Thank you, Ronald Reagan. Very cool. Right? Like, wow. Wow, one guy's decision to like vilify poor inner city people that were most often people of color fucked us all up for years to come. Although I do find the jokes about like, you remember the war on drugs and how drugs won? That's gonna be the the US equivalent to the Emu Wars. And it's so true. Oh my god, my family's like playing music for my dog to sing along with downstairs. Fucking, I love my dog. She's so talkative. Despite not being a husky, she fucking talks like one. Doggo. Yes, my doggo. There's only so much you can do against people who count their money by weighing it in semi-drug. Yeah, my school's always just mostly harped on alcohol. Like alcohol and then abstinence. And I don't know why. Like, they literally told us flat out lies about alcohol so often. Like, your brain cells never ever grow back, and every single time you take even a sip of alcohol, you lose like 5. Yeah, not true. Fun fact. Your brain cells do grow back. They take a fucking minute, but they grow back. And just drinking alcohol does not kill them off in mass. Chronic abuse will, but if you're not chronically abusing it, you're fine. And then again, making me sign a thing when I was 10 about remaining abstinent for my whole life. Like, weird. I didn't even go to like a religious school, so I still don't know what the fuck that was about. What kind of Prohibition era program was this, right? It was so weird. And then, like, it was extra funny because they told us constantly, they're like, all your friends in high school try and convince you to drink. Don't fall for it. And then you go to like a party with people for the first time. And then everyone's like chill about it. You'll be like, oh, I don't drink. And they'll be like, oh, okay. Right? And if somebody is weird about it, it's like, no, you should try it, you should try it. Everyone else will look at them and be like, dude, what the fuck? Like... I've gotten peer pressure worse from my own mother than I ever did from any of my actual peers. Oh, add in like 2 minutes. FYI. I'm still just gonna be doing clouds, so... Oh, the buzzing sound is part of the song. I was like, is my phone going off? And I'm just being stupid, or like what? No, the buzzing sound is part of the song.
I love you.
it more so that it like interacts with the blue a bit. Maybe that's stupid. I don't know. Hello, ad people. Welcome back. I did nothing other than just work on the smoke. And go off my planned path a little because I think it might look good. I don't know though. I might also just be losing my shit. Equally as likely, TBH. Okay, there are the colors. I think I like that. I think that looks cool. And then, oh wait, though, some of that is my references. And then with Jinx. Ah! I should probably just put her in one folder. Okay, I'm gonna try and move her down and hope that it doesn't cause a shit ton of artifacting. It might fuck it up, make it all blurry. It didn't. Everything is still clear, crisp and clean and clear. Oh, thank God. There we go. Now it's a bit better spaced. The like smoke is like more clearly behind her, which is what I want. And then it gets its own little, like, poof smoke cloud, right? Okay. I think that looks good. Honestly, I was not thinking what I would do for, like, the bottoms of the smoke clouds. I was just thinking, like, I need to get the smoke clouds done, and I did, but, like, I don't know. We're never shown, like, the kind of device that emanates these clouds. The colorful ones from Season 2. I might just put a box over it. A box works, right? So that there's like multiple of the devices in the box. The devices that I don't need to draw because we don't know what they look like. The devices, guys. Maybe. Yeah. I just realized the, let me save. Let me do that first. I just realized Cassowary's, comm actually has a bit of my face showing, so please stand by. Please stand by while I, remove that. Because I had to take a picture of myself for, like, reference reasons, so yes, we are now removing my face and neck. So there is 0 opportunities for, problems. Haha, I mean, it shows me in my pajamas, but, like, whatever. I don't care. I just care about my face. Because, like, I don't leave my house in my pajamas. Right? Imagine. Now, that'd be fucked up, wouldn't it? Anyway, where the fuck? There we go. Anyway, trying to understand how to Actually, I just realized I did not look up, like, cassowary for personas for, like, references and how people do that face. Let me fucking do that now. Cause, like, fuck if I know. Do people, like, bring the crest down to the beak? It seems so. Jesus Christ, that is a raptor-looking fursuit. Dum, 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 dum.
I don't like him.
Wait. Cassowaries just normally their default is like standing at 6 feet tall. I thought they were like, you know, like emu size. And emus are only like what, like 4 feet tall? Anyway, I have a slightly better idea how the fuck I'm handling the crest. They are emu size. Wait, are emus bigger than I thought they were? Suddenly I'm gonna be laughing at Australia losing the emu war a little less. I thought they were like 4 feet tall. Like, that's still giant for a fucking bird. They are the same family with emus and ostriches. Like, I knew they were the same family, but you can be in the same family and be different sizes. Right. I thought it was like, I thought they were smaller. I thought emus were smaller. I thought ostriches were like the big boys of the family. I thought ostriches were like 7 feet tall. To be clear, I've never seen an ostrich, an emu, or a cassowary. I've never seen any of these motherfuckers in real life. I only have media to go off of. Plus, it is a common joke about how dense their meat is, which makes them pretty bullet resistant. I mean, I kind of knew about that one. Anyway, the head crest does in fact connect to the beak. Like, actually. We're gonna clean the beak up a wee bit. We're really not gonna see the other eye, in this 3/4 view. That's fine. Ostriches are the biggest, but cassowaries are the most violent. The joke is as followed. Okay, what's the joke? Let's see. When you are boiling cassowary meat, there's an easy trick to know when it's done. Put a rock in the pot along with what you're cooking. When the rock is soft enough to eat, so is the cassowary meat. Oh! Okay, well that explains why no one hunts these fuckers. I just figured it was, you know, they were violent little shits. Same way that they don't really hunt kangaroos. No, I cannot give this fucking bird a human jaw. I can't do that. That would look fucking weird. We're giving like a... Okay, let me see. There is like a... I have to skin that. Okay. I have limits, and it's giving a bird a human jaw. Apparently. Found that out today about myself, I suppose. It takes a good 7 to 10 bullets to kill emus and close to the same for cassowaries. Jesus! Chimney crackers! What the fuck? Australia, are you okay? Like, I grew up in Arizona, right? And like, there's a joke that Arizona is just the Australia for the US. Because we have all kinds of fucked up shit, but like, we are still scared of Australia. Okay, I'm laughing less at Australia's emu war situation. I mean, I'm still laughing at them because the way their war minister thought it was gonna be such a quick, easy, divisive thing, and then they kept losing to the fucking emus, is hilarious. Objectively. The emus war ended with they just built a fence. It was much easier than hunting them. Right? Like, that's the funny part about the emu wars, is that, like, fence technology got better. They got chicken wire fences. The farmers did, and suddenly, it was no longer a problem. Like, and that's so funny to me. Well, the war also involves them sending, I think, only 2 trucks and around 6 men to fight. True! Emu Wars. Like, this constitutes as a war? The fuck? That's too thick of a thigh, I think. Actually, no. Cassowaries got big legs, right? I think they do. I'm like 80% sure they got big old legs. So we're gonna give them big old legs. I mean, that would make sense if they have big old legs. They're I was gonna say they're bipedal. All birds are bipedal, Cat. That's like one of the defining facts of bird. This is the craziest of them all. Has to be one of the worst of all time. Has to be one of the worst of all time. So true. Nope, I did that the opposite way I was supposed to do that. I'm just laughing about the Emu War now. Okay, you're supposed to be straight. You are curved. And then you're straight. And then you're curved. Laughing at the Emu Wars. What do you mean there was Emu Wars? What do you mean humans decided, yeah, fuck them birds? Right up there with the Bucket Wars. Oh god, the Bucket Wars, dude. Don't get me started on the Bucket Wars. I will be here all day yapping about the Bucket Wars and how unbelievably fucking crazy the Bucket Wars are. There we go. Draw the basics of underwear. Honestly, listen, if you want actual art advice about like how to draw things, if you want to draw the hips, right? Like you're having a hard time with the pelvis, draw underwear. Draw underwear. We humans have a more intuitive understanding of shit when there's shit on top of it. I don't know why, but we do. We do. Don't ask me questions. I can't answer them, but it helped me immensely in my life. It's always how I draw pelvises. I draw them with underwear. That's how I do it. Even if I'm drawing, like, the few times I have drawn NSFW, I will first draw them with underwear on, so I can understand the pelvis angle. Like, actually. It's that fucking helpful, my guys. Thankfully, the anatomy came together really quick on this one. Thank God. Because sometimes, especially for more masculine frames, the anatomy will take me out. It will decide to shoot me out back. I am now dead to it. Right? It's now dead to me also, to be fair, during those moments. Behold, chat, a man. A very weird man without much of a face. But that's fine. We're about to fix that for him. Let me check. I can't remember if Castaway wanted to have feet or talons. I feel like it's specified. Am I about to sneeze? No, okay. Castaway, do you want to have feet or talons? This is why I love working on comms during stream, because I can just yell at the person commissioning me. Behold a man! She's right behind me! Spraying the blood chicken onto the floor of Plato's classroom in front of the entire class. Hell yeah! You understood the reference! Oh... But Kaz, do you want feet or talons? Talons, please. On it! Actually makes my job slightly easier because talons... The anatomy of a talon isn't as detailed as an anatomy of a foot. And then we got a little dew claw spike in the back, like most birds have, if I remember right. I could be getting bird. I'm definitely getting bird anatomy fucked up a little bit. It'll be fixed. Don't worry. I put my utmost effort for commissions. I promise I do. I'm also just, I don't know, I'm in a mood right now, so I'm kind of taking the piss out of it this exact second. That's not 100% correct, but it's 80% correct. Good enough for government work right now. Again, I'm just happy the anatomy came together so quickly and so fucking well, because sometimes it doesn't, and then I want to kill something. And then I need the brown for the suit. Let me actually pull up that suit. That is the wrong image to copy. Cat, why are you like this? And it's called I'm a dumbass, that's what. Okay. Oh, the man! This time in a nice suit. It just makes me want to put a chicken in a suit now. You know, because like people say things like, the suit makes the man. So now I just want chicken in a suit. Because Diogenes was fucking hilarious. Honestly, suit pants are some of the easiest to draw because they're just straight-legged pants. Like, they're like the most straight-legged pants. Turn off the background elements. It is confuzzling me. And chat learns once again the reason why I don't show off most of my sketching process, because it looks so bad for like 90% of it, and then it comes together at that last like 10%, and that's perfect, wonderful, amazing, fabulous. What a dapper man. What a dapper man. I do need to add some details I forgot about with the bird itself. Make them sit a little bit higher up for the purposes of like anatomy. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Eyes. I need eyes. Anyway. I'm probably gonna make them slightly less horrifying. I don't think I can quite get this dead-eyed, what the fuck you want kind of stare going. I might be talented. I'm not quite that talented. The bird craves chaos, so I can't. And then, you know what? I know they don't got feathers on their face, but what if for eyebrows we do like a feathered thing? Eh? I don't know how bird personas normally go. I am not a furry. I'm just kind of fucking good at drawing them for some goddamn reason. A mystery to all. Just listen to what noise they make and you will understand. I don't think I've actually ever heard a cassowary. I mean, like, it's probably horrifying. Like 90% of all Australian birds. Because have you heard of a kookaburra? Have you heard of a kookaburra? That shit. That shit will fuck you up. Oh, indeed. I love kookaburras. I love kookaburras. Cassowary, flightless bird. Just his face. Just what the fuck you want? Here's a video. No, that graphic? I don't want graphic. I just want to hear them make a funny noise. I just want to hear them make a funny noise. Noises. There we go.
As I'm in the midst of applying for...
Fuck off. Where the fuck is the
residency right now.
Fuck ads. I don't even know what the fuck that was for, but fuck it. Quite spooky. It sounds like a dinosaur. Here's a
Did you know
short.
there's a bird so prehistoric looking, it'll make you question the timeline? Meet the southern cassowary, a living wonder that blurs the line between beauty and danger.
Oh god! Yeah, I'd be terrified of the thing running at me too!
Like casque and vivid blue skin, these birds are a living
Yeah,
masterpiece
it
of
looks
avian
pissed
vision.
off
And despite
24/7.
their large size, these birds can sprint up
Ooh!
to 30 miles per hour through dense forests. Yet their uniqueness goes beyond speed. They're armed with a
Okay
powerful,
then.
a dagger-like middle toe capable
And
of
remember,
delivering
these are the
lethal
violent
hits.
ones.
But wait, there's more to their story.
Oh,
After
wow,
laying
there's
a
more?
batch of eggs, the female
They're
cassowary
bright
leaves the
green?
nest, passing on the duty of incubating the eggs and caring for the young solely to the male. The female will then move on to another male and repeat the process. It's a distinctive parenting strategy that showcases the resilience and adaptability of these remarkable birds.
That lady on the beach was a little too comfortable, in my humble opinion. I do not think you should be that chill around a cassowary. I think you should be that chill around an animal that is 6 foot standard. Like... But no, the motherfuckers sound like dinosaurs, the fuck? I didn't know the males took care of the young well. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie, I thought when I heard like they abandoned the eggs, I thought, oh, it's gonna be another like just fuck it, fend for yourself style parenting. Nope. Nope. It's probably a little too distorted. Okay, that's not bad. That's at least a starting point I can work with, you know? Okay, but I have to ask, who's with me on the chicken with suits idea, okay? Who's with me? I'm hoping it's most of you, chat. Because I mean, chicken with suits. Yeah. You know what? I need somebody to mod a suited for the chickens in Fields of Mystria. Because Cassowary is gonna hold me hostage to give all the cows crowns. I want to put all the chickens in suits. I'm just gonna have the most dapper farm animals ever. Again, I know they don't have feathers on their face, but I just like the idea of the feathered eyebrows. I just think it's a fun little Barty detail. I'll change it. I'll change it if requested. But, like, for now, I'm keeping them. And then I'm just gonna pick a brown color different from the suit. I dig it. Hell yeah! And then, like, put feathers along, like, the hand. Often up, I think that would be nice. And then also requested a pipe sticking out of the beak. I'm just gonna vaguely draw it out and then I'll figure out how the fuck a beak would sit around it later. Completely different vibe, but you know what? We're here to vibe, I guess. I can dig it. Something like that, and then, again, for now, I'm just gonna draw like it has bubbles coming out of it, because I fucking love bubble pipes. Did anyone else desperately want a bubble pipe as a child? Or was that just like a specifically me thing? Please tell me it was not a specifically me thing. Oh my god, yes! Bubble pipe! Fuck yeah! Bubble pipe! Bubble pipe! Bubble pipes for the win! Fuck yeah! What more could you want? Fucking bubble pipe! With all those on the same layer from the ease of my convenience. And then I'm just gonna copy paste this because I actually liked how I sketched this out and I think it looks fine. I'm just gonna put it on the same layer as the bubble pipe. Yes. Boom, baby. Oh, and also copied over the hand. Eh, that's fine. Da-da-da-da! Sketch time. Like, the feet are kind of wonky. I'm gonna have to fix that, but otherwise, I'm saying the anatomy is pretty well handled. I'm enjoying the vibe. I'm liking the vibe. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff, shiny shit falling out. It's gonna be like this kind of vaguely foresty background. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be some good shit. All good shit. And no, I'm gonna make the eyebrows actually, the kind of dark feathers it actually has. Because to make it stand out more in the blue. Yes! Look at this dapper man, chat! And his crazy eyebrows. Oh. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got a lot done tonight. I'm actually really happy with what we were able to get done. Let me see. Who's live? Who's live that we can raid? Let me turn down my music for me. I turned down OBS so I could turn it up for me because I wanted to like rock out. So let me turn that down so I can think. Prism is live, so we're gonna raid her. She's fun. She's playing BioShock. She's been playing BioShock. Fun times, good times. Let's go, chat. Okay, following. Know what? I'm gonna change. What if we change the raid message to be the Bat Queen says be afraid of dinosaurs? Nah, I'm just gonna go with Bat Queen says hello, because otherwise it's just gonna be, because originally I was thinking the Bat Queen says be scared of cassowaries, but then I was like, that might be me, but like also I don't know. No, let's do it. Be afraid. Afraid of cassowaries. Let me see. Wait, make sure she's not wrapping up soon. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. A boop. And then here is the raid message. Feel free to use any emotes you have access to. Slander. You're the one who keeps selling them violence! But thank you everyone for showing up. It truly means a lot to me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it is for you when you are watching this. Reminder, I will not be live tomorrow. There is no stream scheduled for tomorrow. My next stream will be Monday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you want to know the full schedule for next week, you can follow me anywhere. I post it everywhere. My Discord, my Blue Sky, my Tumblr, my YouTube, my Twitter, everywhere. So are cats, but people keep them around. What do you mean? Cats aren't violent. My baby would never hurt a fly. She literally won't. She's scared of bugs. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing on Monday. I know next week, Parboro beta opens, and I have a code for that. So Thursday we're gonna be doing that. I don't know anything else. So look out for the schedule. I post it on Sundays. Behave over at prisons. Please show the best of our community. That's everything I have for you for today. So goodbye, everyone!